You know, I had that on mute. I was talking this whole time on mute. Nice song. What's up, man? Just looking over Dynasty, looking at the different things they've got available. As you can see there, I was talking about the budget, hiring coaching staff, managing the blueprint of your program. So you got to manage all that within your budget. Custom schedules. Good luck to those who like to complain about playing the CPU. Bird. I know Bird didn't get the game, so we don't have to worry about Bird. But looks like custom schedules are going to be really tough to be able to customize. Top stories. What is that? It didn't let me look at it. Upgrade coach skills. Let's see what we got in the bag. See, we started out as a tactician, visionary, strategist, recruiter, talent developer, motivator, architect. Says I have 175 coaching points. But I think this allows me, and I don't like this. Actually, this is kind of already kind of bumming me out when I'm sitting here thinking about this and looking at this. Purchase. You can actually go and pay actual money for these. I'm pretty sure that's what the points are for right there. That is the in-game currency. Probably from getting the MVP subscription. But it's money. That's really disappointing. I was hoping they would not have that open with inside a Dynasty. Because I feel like that's cheating, you know? Don't see anything to indicate turning off in-game purchases inside the Dynasty. EA. Yeah, I'm just going through some stuff. The one thing I'm not liking right now, and I'm actually like kind of upset about it. Coaching points, you can see I have 175 coaching points, but also don't meet the requirements to purchase this recruiter. But it looks like I can purchase I can purchase coaching points. That's not even, that's not good. I mean, it's the same thing. Like, why? Why have that open? And there's no way to turn it off. I did not see an option to turn it off. So you can literally spend money, purchase coaching points, and buy every single thing on here with actual money. And there's no way to really police it. Thank you, EA. Thank you. Y'all know there's going to be that one. Lord, I hope it's not that way in Madden. See, if I don't allow coaches to upgrade their skills, then they're going to be fighting the CPU that are also upgrading their coaching skills. Now, the only thing I could do, maybe, turn coaching progression to on. Let the CPU progress the coach. Oh boy. Alright, let's not worry about all that. Let's set up recruiting board, look at some of this other stuff.
Welcome to staged recruiting. Like previous years, recruiting follows 3 important stages. Stage 1 is adding players to your recruiting board where you can gain intel on their values and what they want from a school. It is important to make the right offer to the right players. Each player has their own NIL expectations. Offering more than their expected NIL could give you a weekly bonus, but offering less than expected could give your school a negative influence hit. Stage 2 begins once you're in a recruit's top 5, and this is when you begin selling your program to them. One key difference this year is that as a part of your scholarship, you can give recruits NIL, which may give you weekly bonuses if it meets the recruit's valuation. Finally, Stage 3 is all about closing in on a recruit by hosting them on campus and emphasizing your school's specific strengths to get a commitment from them before signing day.
Alright, so hopefully they don't have where you can buy NIL points in here. Oh my lord. Alright, recommended. But we're gonna go over here and look at the 5 stars. Shows he's expecting 170, 145, 125. We've got some young quarterbacks on the roster now. We only have one interested, so I think we're going to target that guy. It says we need quarterback, but that's kind of odd. All right, so I think edge. We'll look for a 5-star edge, cornerback. And tackle. And then we'll start shopping the 4 stars, I think. No, I don't need an edge. Yeah, outside linebacker. All right. Won't tag Sickles there. What's the tackle look like? I'm gonna go for this guy. He's from Maryland, but none of the top 5. He doesn't have Maryland, so it's not like an influence for the hometown. Looking for, so Mike. All right, so I don't show who I've got selected. So, all right. So all I did was five-star. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now we're gonna start looking at the 4-star bin. Best in that O-line. Setting up a recruiting board. Got a little disappointed with the thought of being able to purchase potion trees with actual money, and can't turn that off. That's very disappointing. Take a shot on him. Let's check out the 3-star. Again, trying to balance my NIL money with my recruits, taking care of my needs, and go back and look how much money I got left over. Oh, there. 3-star fullback that still got me on. I really don't think like offensive line it should be like one of the top priorities in the first few star prospects. I feel like. I don't know. What do you guys feel? You feel like you should attack the offensive line first? Wait till later? How do you attack it? He's not asking for any NIL money. He's a JUCO. Okay, so We don't have nothing wrapped up in our NIL yet. Got $2,500 to spend. I feel like I'm underneath that in the recruiting board setup and scout. I got 20 players on my prospect list. I think what I'm going to do now is go back. And a couple of these that are recommended that I don't have targeted, I'm going to select them. Yeah, where was these guys when I was looking through the individual spaces? Interesting. I'll have to look at this. And the game kind of froze there for a second. Uh-oh. They have an edge guy. I think we need to look at wide receiver. Let me take a peek at a tight end. Oh. Defensive tackle. A couple of those. A free safety. Alright, how many's on the list now? 29. Alright, we're going to cool it right there. It says set up board and scout. Are they still allowing the scouting? Oh, they still allow scouting. He is a hidden development, 94 speed. Alright, I've scouted enough of that guy that I know that I definitely want to keep him or go after him. Alright, here's the 5-star. Throw power 89. Wish that was a little bit more, but it probably built into that. Fully scout. He is a bust, but he's still hidden. He's just not a 5-star. I like this guy. He's hidden. He's not a bust. He's not a special gem, but he's all right. Got a hidden gem there. Alright, this guy's also hidden as well. Run block power's a little low. It's got decent pass block though. Pass block. Ooh, like this guy. Run finesse though. Leads work. Run block power though. It's got the PA shield. This guy's got some potential. Three-star heading. Not too bad. Acceleration. That's rough. It's got to be promising. Alright, I got 460 left. Oh yeah, come on. Come to Texas. Come on to Texas, Mr. Tevin Creed. That guy looks good too as well. Got a gem. Hidden. Hidden gem also. I like this guy already. I like this guy also. all the recruiting hours. Testing something out. It's too hot, y'all. That is the setting. Hello. How are you doing? I hope you're doing fine. So first right there. Turn it off. Thank goodness! Just gotta make sure it's off before you start it. Or else you are messed up. I'm gonna try to play a game. Getting there. Set weekly practice plan. All right. Let's see what's going on here. So we've got to manage every player on our roster because that's what a coach does. If you got a guy that is high risk injury, you probably gonna want to set him. Maybe he's just a little banged up, limited practice, no practice. Try to get him well in the week. I like it. full practice for everybody. A lot of 600 points. May have to tune down the XP for each group. Manning only got 400. Interesting. There's some players that are getting 600, but not a lot. Still might tune it down just a tad bit. Back to the recruiting field. All right, now we're gonna get to offer some stuff, maybe scholarship offering. Give him $10. Hey! Oh, which way do I go? With George, which way do I go? Which way do I go, George? Which way do I go? You get that for creating a coach in Madden 27. Interesting. There is a lot of stuff to this. I mean, it's pretty in depth. A lot more to it than what it was last game, that's for sure. I'm trying to get where I can actually play a game here. Is there anybody banged up? Full practice it is again. Well, at first, I got a little beside myself a little bit, but so they have purchase coach points, so you can actually go in and spend money on coach points. And I couldn't find the turn off button, so I thought, well, they didn't have it, but it's there. But that was one point that I didn't like that I found. So you can basically buy points with money, actual money. But I'm liking the more in-depth part about it. Like actually setting your game plan per week and the recruiting and the blueprint. A lot of stuff to manage. Got to manage a budget, and some of these guys, you can't manage a real life budget. I mean, you're gonna struggle in this game, so can't spend it all. Got to take some back. But I haven't even got to play yet. I've been delving into all this, which is to my point. Like, I'm just gonna do like 2 advances a week, Sunday and Wednesday, because there's gonna be plenty to do. I believe I can do recruiting afterwards. I believe I can. Oh. Guy went down, so I gave him a little bit more. These guys are happy, moving up. This guy's still in the same spot. This guy moved down. Let's see. Same, up, same. Down. That's the same, he's up. He's up. Same, down. Down here. There's a lot to it, and it's definitely more in depth. Interested to see what it does with actually more people inside of scheme, playbook, head coach, team, depth, roster, auto subs. Let's see. We'll roll with it as is, see what happens, adjust from there. All right, let's play a game. Should be a slaughter, but we'll see. We'll see.
Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Texas State Bobcats and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Texas Longhorns enter this season with a ton of optimism. Coming off a 10-win year last year in a season where their young quarterback, Arch Manning, took significant steps ahead. They are so excited to see if they can improve and get back to the college football playoff this season.
I can see the crowd actually have more than just like
more experience for this great
set.
young quarterback. We'll see if Arch Manning can take another step this season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. So Texas kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bobcats offense comes onto the field first today. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. And what a treat to see a couple of pass catchers like this, each taking their shot to make big plays. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Jackson will throw. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
That's a good decision by the quarterback. I know that's not going to come up on the stat sheet, but you're in the pocket, nobody's open. Don't risk turning it over. Just throw it away.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Evans. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And the third down pass is incomplete.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So the Texas Longhorns offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Frankly, they've been looking forward to this matchup all week. The coaching staff imploring him to go after this guy. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
You know, God bless Texas, because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no. They got two great running backs. To get Smothers, to get Brown to come over, obviously guys with experience at big-time universities. I expect Texas to be able to run the football and, Jesse, have one of the best 1-2 punches in all of college football.
Yeah, I mean, they want to come play with Arch Manning, let's be honest. And they know it's an offense that defenses are going to be worried about the deep ball, throwing it downfield. So a lot of soft boxes to run into, and there's really no excuse for why these running backs shouldn't absolutely stat it up this year. Steve Sarkisian told us they're going to be committed to running the football and having balance because of those names you just mentioned. We're expecting this running game to be...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And this is going to be a matchup for this defense.
Pressure always comes to the same place.
Containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And the fan bases in the South, they're pretty crazy. They're pretty psychotic. They follow recruiting. They follow the transfer portal. And they've been following this cat right here. Like, big-time receiver, joining this league, joining your team. Expectations, Palmer, they're high. And you see why on that play. Dude's got some skill.
Yeah, he's big time, man. Listen, I'm not going to say this guy was flying under the radar before, but now he's going to become a household name playing wide receiver in the SEC. This is a conference that not only pumps guys into the NFL, people win Heisman trophies playing wide receiver in this conference, and this team thinks this guy's got an opportunity to be there in New York at the end of the year.
On the run, it's Smothers. Maybe some room here. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Right?
Arch is going to throw for it. Lets it go to the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Longhorns! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Pulls it, fired complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force the negative play.
After not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Jackson gonna throw it. Snagged out of the air. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Sometimes you have to put it in a tight window, and sometimes the window is gargantuan, and it was there.
Yeah, that was one of them big old huge windows. And I tell you what, when you throw over the middle of the field, a lot of times quarterbacks are a little bit hesitant. When you're that open, It's easy to pull the trigger, easy to make the decision,
He's going to fire deep. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
They added what I asked
even a
for.
short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. Don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's going to take off. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestles out
Don't like the
of
camera
bounds
anymore.
at the 43.
I hate that
There was
camera.
just nowhere to go
Why
with
is
the
it doing all
football
that?
for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
Hunt is on its way. And the ball will bounce it to 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense.
It's supposed to be all 20 or the 22 or whatever wide camera.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wingo. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To throw, Manning. Fires to the middle. And they're not on the same page there. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. He's got 50 yards for them on the ground.
These guys are road
Already
grading,
in
but
this first quarter,
Texas
he
State,
looks
I
as
mean,
if
like,
he's
they're
ready to put up
bad.
numbers.
They're not a real good team. I don't say they're bad, but
And the Longhorns getting
they were
set
only
on
like
1st
71
and 10.
overall.
They'll ride the hot hand. No, he got loose. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Texas calls his campus to 40 acres. This running game might cover 40 acres before it's over.
That would be a heck of a day. I don't know how many yards that would be. That would be a quick conversion. How good's your math, Reese, to try to calculate that? But they're having a lot of success, a lot of history with great running backs at the University of Texas. And this guy is having a day.
Man, is it going to be fun trying to stop this passing offense at Texas. Not only do you have to deal with Arch Manning throwing the football, but you got Wingo outside with all that speed, David. You're bringing Cam Coleman from Auburn with his size and speed. So who do you cover if you're on defense?
Yeah, we didn't even mention the running backs who you bring in, too, who are studs. So, like, they're studs all over the field. This is an offense that, when they really get it going, man, the passing game becomes elite. And they can do so many good things, too. But just Cam Coleman and the ability to catch the football when he's not open. Like, it's second to none. Look forward to watching him and the Arch connection and how it grows.
Manning. Pressure coming. And it's a sack. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play.
says it's only available for Zoom camera, but I think that's what's... default camera set. I hate the standard too, because it's like it's so close. Like you can't really see everything going on the outsides, and then all of a sudden you're kind of surprised with that too. I'll try it again. I'm weird. Like if I have the all 22, then everything is catching my attention. Like I start viewing way in the backfield, and I lose where I'm at on my side of the field. I'm a weird feller. I wish they would just. I wish they would just let me like go into the, like they used to, where you could go in and like set your own like camera view, and it would stay that way the whole entire time. It's been a while. Pass in the air. I'll try that, see what that does. It may be all funky.
First play of the period will be a second down. They go play action with Manning. Under fire. Finds his big tight end. Shakes a man, and he might take off. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
I do like that.
Well,
the tight end was going to hurdle.
Confidence in his guys, and you can see that from the play calling. They were backed up all the way down near their goal line.
He didn't have as much hop as some of those guys, so
putting the trust and confidence
he was never going to make it over the dude.
His players to get it done. They've moved this thing all the way down the field, and now they've completely flipped it. They're now at the goal line of the opponent. You gotta love what you've seen from this offense.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and goal. Running the red zone, it's Smothers. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second, and he charges across the line. Touchdown, Longhorn!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And the point after is good. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, probably, kind of
I do like the fact that so far, at least I saw,
I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together.
When you're in the
make something happen on this side of the football.
Oh, they're after him. Right on the money. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
It's still doing that. I don't know what the...
Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off.
Oh, where'd I go? What did I miss? Settings. Should be visual.
Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off.
What happened to the camera settings? What am I missing? What am I not seeing? Ah, my goodness gracious alive.
Menu narration option is set to off.
I don't see the camera options no more. What happened to them? Am I not seeing it?
Menu narration option is set to off. Menu
Yes, I know it's off.
Menu
Shut up.
narration off.
Don't
Menu
say it.
narration option is set to off.
I don't see it.
Key narration volume set to 100.
That's got to be a bug, I'm thinking, because now it doesn't show any ability
Menu
to
narration
change
option is set to off.
any camera stuff.
The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry up.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to the run. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
He's in open space downfield. Couldn't find his way out of his grasp. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Under fire. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He fields the punt in his own end zone. And the returner is stopped.
Leave me alone.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Throwing Manning. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smothers. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh.
Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I feel like he took the route way too long, but I probably should throw over the top. 71 overall teams covering pretty well.
Quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Jackson will throw. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there.
Beretta.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Rushes on him. And they got him.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And it's an ancient proverb for a reason, right? Know thyself. And what he does best is hang in the pocket and throw strikes and attack the field. It's not really running. And you can see he takes off, and the defense closes in fast. And the most important thing happens for the defense. They hit him, they get the ball out, and they force the turnover.
Oh, it did come out before he moved his hand forward. Very nice.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Looking left. Wide open downfield. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his 2nd right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. From the red zone, it's Smothers. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Manning on play action. The throw. Big fella moving. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
This defense didn't hang its head. They've stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone.
Texas fight.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
I know one thing though.
Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have?
I have not played a human yet, and I've enjoyed playing just the
between the
CPU.
offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about
I played the game yesterday.
More patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd.
I played Texas A&M
Thanks, Holly.
on Heisman.
4 receivers set, 2 on each side on
42
2nd and 8.
41.
Jackson gonna throw it. Fires downfield. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Quickly complete. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that 1st down marker. It's 4th down. The Bobcats will punt this one away.
Look at that ball. I mean,
Wants to bring it back. He's got great speed. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Arch Madness. Here's the pressure.
ooh.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a
Let's
deficit.
just all go with the
QB's
Kevin
been very
special.
comfortable making plays.
Or vert.
Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they need.
Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. And the Longhorns send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback.
I didn't see where all the pressure was coming from, but man,
Texas
it's
State
like
sideline. I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this
Free
game.
Mississippi.
On the road, in a hostile
on
environment,
that,
they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up at the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line.
I think the computer is glitched.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Florida Atlantic taking on the number 25 team, the Florida Gators.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Catching up with the Texas head coach coming out of the locker room. Coach told me he is thrilled with his transfer running back. This is exactly why they brought him. They expected big things out of him, and he has shown that he is capable so far here in this game. They want to continue that momentum behind the strong running game of his first half. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Burnt Orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Managed with a play fake. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for.
And that's the play the defense absolutely had to have. You know, going into halftime.
I guess I felt like he was coming down underneath the cover. I think I'm realizing the routes are going to be, you're going to have to throw them early. You wait late, that's when they're going to get picked off. Like early in the routes, like here, probably here, early in the routes. The longer you wait, more stuff gets covered. I think once you get past here, this is not open because this guy's going to make a play on it.
On the scoreboard, you just needed something really good to happen, and so right away you get the interception, you create a turnover. That is huge, and it's critical now this offense is able to come on the field, take this thing down the field, score a touchdown, shorten this lead. You need complimentary football right now.
Jackson will throw. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
The run inside. It's Burgess. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Working that left side now. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it.
Exceptional
the Texas
accuracy.
offense makes its way out to begin the drive. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Got his man. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the 1st.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's Manning to throw. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the...
Guess I should have waited for this.
And the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down.
Goodness
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
The camera
This
view
defensive end is an
is
animal. He already
messing
has
me
2
up
sacks and we're
completely.
only in the 3rd quarter. I move him around a little bit more defensively so
It keeps
that the
dropping.
offense
It
has
keeps
no idea where
going
he's
further
lining
away,
up.
and I guess I
'Cause
keep
right
dropping
now,
back
man,
and
he
back
is
and back
feasting.
and back and back and back and back and back.
The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Running through contact. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1, 2, 3 kick the last
You
time
can't
they
see
had
what's
the
going
ball,
on
and
over
this
here.
time really
Unless
needing to get a
you zoom
score.
out like this, and it's
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO.
Oh,
Knowing he
yeah,
wanted to get it out
yeah.
of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
it's taking forever. Keep stopping it, looking. Oh, let's see.
distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Running inside, it's Jenkins. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half, this is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. But that's a great start to this second half.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jenkins. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. Looking down the middle. Intercepted to stop the threat. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Gets the back moving. Play action, here's Manning. Unloads it left. Fires it incomplete. Third quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. The run inside. It's Smothers. And they'll knock him down.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
All of a sudden, their defense is like being great.
Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Great.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Football is about adjustments. First half, line up, pound strong, pound strong. Second half, great job. You're going to move your defense, shift to try to account for that. Boom, we'll pull some guys and run a counter backside and have some success.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. So the final period starts with a second down play. Here's Arch to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Smothers. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football. He's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Looking deep down the right side. Upstairs, he's got it. They'll make the stop after the big pickup through the air, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the play. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while.
Offensive pass
play like that
interference.
wiped out, that one's going to linger. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Upstairs to make the catch.
He caught that
They
with
make
one
the
hand.
tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
It's complete. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it inches away from the touchdown.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Touchdown, Texas! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Snags a quick pass on the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Really good job on the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. It's complete to the left. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Evans. Breaks into the open. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Across the 25, he's got room. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Man, you gotta lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the read plays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay.
Snags it, and he's open. Plows through the defense. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Come on.
Well, you got to think here offensively.
I'm
that
trying to
you
get
may
some
have 2
pressure
more possessions in
user,
this
man.
game. You can still win, but you've got
This
to be
offensive
aggressive.
line
You've got to
is-
start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
A first down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Not let nothing through.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They're going to run it. Touchdown, Texas State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
I know as a coaching staff, you're always trying to find positives that you can build on, and it's nice to see your team continues to fight. It has been a slog up to this point. No points until finally breaking through here in the 4th quarter. And they're going to go back and watch the film, and they're going to see what worked on this drive, and maybe
Game
try to
starting out
build
was
on that the
really
next time out.
sloppy.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get
Well, I'm afraid of, though. Like,
let's go down to the
CPU
sideline.
just went right down the field when they needed to score.
This has been a terrific start for this transfer running back. As you know, they brought him in here for a reason, and he has lived up to those preseason expectations and all of his hype.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Cam Coleman, touchdown Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And Salt enter. Right, late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Texas State sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking.
Going for it all. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost.
Throws toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. He's finding his one-on-one matchups. He's making good decisions, and he's been so accurate. Now, 4 TD passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here late in the game.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, one thing they have made.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time.
Really good.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff.
I don't think I was getting hardly any
maybe get the ground game going,
pressure, to be
maybe
honest.
jumpstart this
Now,
offense a little bit.
After the incompletion,
it's making the quarterback feel pressure
from their
because
own
I'm
25.
really working at it.
Jackson will throw. Makes the catch.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Texas sideline, this has been such a positive positive experience. They brought this transfer wide receiver in for a reason. They needed him to bolster their wide receiving core and be a bigger piece of this offense, and he has delivered on all of those. I've seen him talking to all the other guys, keeping guys motivated and hyped. It is so exciting to see what the future holds for this transfer. He has fit right in here today in his first game.
The amount of pressure they get compared to
Ollie,
my
thank
team
you.
is pretty laughable right now.
Arch is going to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. He's open on the right. He found plenty of room,
I'm
and
getting
he
hit
gets
in
it
the
to the
first drop back.
39-yard line.
That's crazy.
His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
And now he's in the 400 club, 400.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned.
Crazy, yeah.
When you
Scored
start
like
a season
35
off, you want
points
to
in the
build
last
momentum. You want to defeat an opponent
3 minutes.
badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Running inside. It's Burgess. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Gave up 4 sacks. Their offensive line only gave up 1. Should have been the other way around. Well. Alright, well, I'm going to get off here. Appreciate you watching, chatting up with me. The game's definitely more improved. Still got some things, though. I don't know, little quirky things like not being able to get any kind of pass rush on defense against a very weak offensive line compared to your defensive line. That should never happen. I don't know if it's just a CPU thing or if it's actually a human versus human thing. I've always said this. EA can't ever get a happy medium. They always it's all or nothing. Like the last 2 games, pass rush was absolutely unstoppable at times. Guys would get 6, 7, 8, 10 sacks a game sometimes, and the leading Heisman candidate would have 40 sacks, and now that, again, a 70 overall offensive line just pretty much stalemated my 90 defensive end, or 95 overall defensive end, and several high 80 overall D linemen. So not exactly the greatest show there, but maybe sliders can help. I just don't want to end up making something else not work either. So overall, though, the game's playing pretty solid. Definitely more. I cannot stop yawning, man. I guess I need to go take a nap or something. Jeez. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what goes on. So, all right. We'll catch you next time. Peace.